Loves, and welcome to this message. I'm going to just channel and see what comes through with the cards and with any psychic messages or whatever. Okay, so the first two cards are fear and realization. Fear, so there's a lot of that coming up right now for who's tuning in. These are old fears. These are also like new developing fears around the simulation, around the 3D matrix. She's trying to hold on, it's like the inner child, okay? See how this inner part is here, but all this darkness, and she's holding on to all these wires and birds, crows, whatever, the cages right there. This is chaos for me. And when you're living in fear and you are denying your soul truth or truths to yourself in certain ways, you do feel caged. You do feel darkness. You do feel chaos. You do feel all those things, right? So there's something about that in this moment. Release the fear. Fear is the biggest scam of all time, okay? We on a soul level, these are things that they're not a part of who we really are, okay? This is all a part of the earthly experience and the false matrix. The fear, okay? Fear around, and if you think of fear and what you're fearful about, it's usually things connected to the matrix. Fear around work, fear around money, fear around survival, fear around, supporting your family or yourself, fear around your living situation, paying the bills, the mortgage. It's all a part of the dark game. And realization in this big, beautiful, keyhole, it's these huge, soul realizations that you're having around your fears. And I'm kind of getting this, I'm seeing someone kind of chuckling and laughing at themselves. I've been such a silly goose. What an idiot. And we shouldn't judge ourselves. But this is kind of when you have those moments of it's like when you leave a toxic relationship or something, you're once you do it, you're why didn't I do that so much sooner? Why was I so terrified, right? But you can't sit and judge and mull over all the what ifs and should have, could have, would haves and da-da-da-da-da, okay? That's an energy suck. Fear is an energy suck. Fear is a major energy suck. And it's that saying, the only thing to fear is fear itself, right? You literally give so much power to something that is a figment of your imagination most of the time. And so right now there's these soulful activations, these downloads, these remembrances of who you really are. So I feel fear has lost the game. I feel you won the game, and I feel fear has lost the game. Okay? The simulation, the false, it's all done. It's done. It's not a matter of what's happening next and oh my gosh, the light has already won. It's already done. It's already done. The sooner we realize that, the sooner we release the grips, the major grips that fear has over us, controlling us, like her in the card, like a puppet being strung along by a puppeteer, okay? So it's you've cut the cords of all puppeteering. You are not the puppet. You are the master, okay? Card number 3 and then master number 11 with the fear card. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a starseed message. Let's go ahead and see what wants to come through. Also, you guys, yes, the energy has been insane. It's been wild. We've been rolling through some major waves of light and new energies coming through, okay? So what that does is it's like a disruptor. It comes in and it pulls up like a drawing salve the old energy, the stuck energy, the fear energies, the fear programs, the old traumas, the fears that you have connected to old traumas and experiences. Ooh, I don't want to do that because I've gone there before and I had a bad experience. So we're not living in the past. Like every single day we wake up, a new day has dawned. We are reborn. Life is anew, okay? So that's like the new programming that is like being instilled right now within your consciousness, everything. It's waking up and remembering that right there. So it's like, and the more fear that's being released and the more cords that are being cut right now that you're realizing this is like all on your own. Like this is not stuff that's like happening like for you or someone else's this is what you are seeing and what's coming to light for you, okay? The void, more darkness, hello darkness, my old friend, and I'm hearing that song by The Doors, this is the end, my only friend, the end, right? That song is so on point. The end is our friend. The end is the new beginning. Pain is the portal, right? So through the darkness, through all of this right here is how we come to the realization and walk through the new beginnings where there's light and love and new experiences and people and strengths and all these things, gifts, like everything, okay? The void, so it literally is, you are in the void, okay? I'm going to be doing a reading on my YouTube channel. If you don't follow me there, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. That's like my main gig is YouTube, right? Although I am trying to be more active, way more active here on Instagram, and I'm also going to start trying to ramp up Facebook also. So anyways, the void is where like nothing's happening. It's the cosmic oven, the womb of no thing, where just like the baby in the mother's womb, it's pure darkness, okay? And it can be scary. It can feel weird when you're in the void, right? Some of you guys, you've already pushed through the void. Some of you guys, you're pushing through the void right now. Some of you guys, maybe that's a phase, a part of your journey that you're about to be going into, okay? But I think for most of you guys, you've already been in the void energy, the void process, okay? Which can be very humbling for the ego, especially because everything just stops. It says, stop, embrace winter, the great cosmic womb. Yeah, everything just kind of stops. It's like plateaued energy. You feel like nothing's really happening. You question yourself a lot, which is all very hermit card energy. Like you go within, you're isolated, you're alone. Everything's kind of stopped. Nothing's really like moving, but nothing's also really like kind of like, it just feels like a standstill, right? But that's when everything is like ramping up energetically. So if you're in the void, many of us are kind of being, it's not really like the void, but like right now with the energy, the sun's activity, like if you pay attention to the Schumann resonance and like the heartbeat of Earth and the electromagnetic fields of Gaia, then you already know, okay? Like, and I posted like a little like just update earlier on my YouTube channel, like on the community post, and I said like right now, like you're tired AF. Like this is beyond just, oh, I'm tired, I need a little power nap to feel better. This is beyond exhaustion. This is a different level. This is, your soul is tired. Your body, mind, heart, soul is exhausted right now because of who you are transforming into. It's not because something's wrong with you or because, you're, whatever. Okay, it's literally because you are exhausted, because you are birthing your new life into form right now, into physical form. So you are every single day, every single hour, you are birthing your new life into reality. So even when you wake up in the morning, you're tired. Plus astral travel, like a lot of you guys are very active in the astral realms right now. You're becoming more active. You're becoming more aware of your activity in the astral. With my clients, they often will ask me, like, how do you know the difference between a dream where it's just the swirling subconscious versus astral travel, Erica? And I'm like, it's very easy, actually. The dream feels like you're experiencing it, like you're the outsider looking in almost, okay? So it's almost like you're watching a movie play out. So that's the dream. The dream is like, I had really weird dreams last night. I saw so many weird things, right? The astral experience is when you wake up and you're like, that was so real. I felt like I was there. I felt like I was literally saying these things, doing these things. I felt like people were talking to me. I had loved ones come through, that were talking to me. Like when you wake up and you have that felt so real. That's the astral experience. You were astral traveling. The dream is more of like an experience that you are moving through and observing and witnessing. At least that's my experience and the way my higher self teaches it. So, okay. Does it have to be anyone else's truth? No. Oh, look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Wait. The void and wait. I'm hearing fruits of labor, fruits of your labor. Again, I'm seeing the number 89. I was seeing 89 and 87 the other day, like a lot. I'm seeing it again right now. I don't know what the deal is with that. I need to look it up. Where's my like little, I have like a dream book of this, like, you know, she's a sister, and she channeled out, like with her angels, she channeled out, you know, the messages of the numbers. But this is like, things are being woven together. Things have been being woven together. Your patience has been a huge initiation. The card Temperance in the tarot. That's a big one for all of us right now. But for who this is for, you have been going through a soul initiation of temperance, of alchemy, divine alchemy on a soul level, where you had to learn to transmute that ego, set the ego aside. Things don't happen when you decide you want them to happen. I mean, yes, to an extent, but you know what I mean. Like, the universe, you don't say jump and the universe goes, okay, how high? How high do you want me to jump? Okay? When there's karma, when there's initiations of past lives, like healing from past life stuff that you need to move through in this lifetime to complete something, to heal something, you're going to go through it. And so a lot of that fear right there, that's a lot of that fear too, is what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys. You have fear around timing. You have fear around timing. Is it too late? Am I too late? Am I, you know, a lot of you guys could be like an age thing where you see all these like young, quote, influencers, but okay, like, you know, when it's like for the greatest and highest good of all, that's one thing. But when it's like people out there doing like mukbang videos and just stuffing their face with food and like, you know, purposely trying to click like rage bait people in their videos or reels, or, and this isn't, I'm just talking about like everyone in general. That's not for the highest good. Okay, and those people are creating some really nasty karma for them. The ones that do like the rage baiting and things like that, right? An example would be you watch a video, like a cooking video or a cooking reel, and the person doing the video is like, oh, let me grab my ingredients from the fridge. And then they open up the fridge and you can see in the fridge and there's like a bottle of Windex. You know, that's rage baiting people, because then people go straight to the comments. You keep cleaner in your fridge. You keep Windex in your fridge. Those people, they do it on purpose to rage bait you, to clickbait you. So you go straight to the comments and you kick up their video in the algorithm, right? It's manipulation. Now, I don't know why I'm harping on that in this moment, because maybe a lot of you guys, maybe a lot of your soul realizations around like the false matrix and the programs, social media is a program. People on social media are in the, like, it's all the program, right? You're seeing this stuff firsthand and you're like, I see it. Like, that's crazy. I didn't see it before. You're seeing how people manipulate through their content or their videos or their posts or their reels, even spiritual people. Probably for a lot of you guys, a lot of spiritual people in the spiritual communities, right? So, yeah, I don't know, you know, people, but anyways, okay, that's not an Erica problem. That's not a you problem. That's a them problem, right? So remember that too. Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. Things are being woven while you've been in the void. So this is confirmation. You have been in the void. You've been in the void. So it's not like you're doing things wrong or you've been in a void. Hold on. Excuse me. Speaking of clearing and things, okay, like my higher chakras from my heart, throat, up, okay, super massive clearing the last 2 days, last 48 hours, big time. So again, I'll be talking about all of that in my video that I'm going to be recording after this for YouTube over on my YouTube channel. And that video is all about the fact that You are tired AF because you are literally birthing your dream reality into form right now. So yeah, like Earth, it says learning how to be human, to be in this world, but not of this world. And that's me, that's you, whether you're a starseed, galactic, an earth angel, a blue ray, an indigo, it doesn't matter, okay? We are not from this place. Our bodies are of this place. Our physical form is from this place. We are a part of Gaia, of course, in this incarnation. But on a soul level, we are not from here. And people know that about us, or they can feel it. They've always been able to feel it or sense it about us, especially like, you know, soulmates, like very strong soulmates for us and things. Like they can feel how different we are. We carry a light. We are a light in the world. We calm nervous systems. We soothe souls. We help. We're kind. You know, we're all these things, right? Do we have our shadows? Abso-fucking-lutely. Have you been moving through your shadows? Absolutely. Okay. So yeah, like just straight up, like learning how to be human is crazy hard at times, for sure. Remembering all the things when we're like, we are operating from a much higher level than most people walking around on earth, right? And that's not something like boastful, because trust me, the fact that we are that way, it makes our lives a million times harder than like the normies, okay? But that's why we're here. That's why we came down, just how she's like dropping down on this ball of light, because we are the star keepers, because we are the earth guardians. You know, we came here to help. But through that journey of helping the all, the we, humanity, earth, planets, nature, everything, you know, breaking down the system, abolishing the false matrix, you know, it's because we're keepers of the stars within our heart, within our soul, within our vessels. We're keepers of light. But more than anything in this card, it's about your star keepers, your star family with you, protecting you. Cosmic ancestors, exactly. Seed the light by staying grounded. So right now, the way that you do your light work is by staying grounded, by earthing, touching down to earth, coming back down to earth, meaning get out of the higher chakras. Too many people they go through spiritual ego and, you know, like parts of the journey, like where a lot of I just see it so much, like where people are like, they're so focused on like just wanting to be a psychic or wanting to be a priestess or, you know, wanting to be a medium, or, you know, they put themselves into spiritual psychosis and they hurt themselves with spiritual ego in these ways because they're not actually grounding and doing grounding practices and grounding their energy and earthing their energy. Okay? I've been there. I've been stuck up in the ethers. I did all that. Like, you know, I learned those lessons like 4 or 5 years ago, you know, like when I first started my YouTube channel and stuff. Like, it's been a journey to learn how to navigate and actually embody my soul light, my power, my magic, and my frequency. Like, I feel like an old mama bear now at this point, you know, so I can help others do the same. But that's what they're saying. Your cosmic ancestors are like the way through right now and the way out of the void, and to move through all of this like much quicker. Okay. And just period in general, we need to be doing anyways is see the light that we are, our cosmic codes, everything. Seeding the light, anchoring the light into earth by being grounded, by being earth, by being embodied, by healing the nervous system, by, you know, detachment, spending time with self, healing nature, all those things, they matter, right? But that's like a big one right here, okay? And then it says forge, don't follow, okay? Which, yeah, absolutely. You're here to forge your path. Pave a new path and be the leader that you wish you had. This is what I've got for you. I love you. Namaste.